so real, more than I have felt before. And I know this time I will try to keep you satisfied. Don't wanna be second with you. It feels like the first time. Why do I always push away the things that I wanna say? I can't stop when you're with me. I just can't stop. Oh, you love it. I can't stop. You're playing with me. I just can't stop. Oh, you love it. I can't stop when you're with me. I just can't stop. Oh, you love it. I can't stop. You're playing with me. I just can't stop. Oh, you love it. I can't stop your loving. I can't stop your loving. I can't stop your loving. I just can't stop. Oh, you love it. History keeps ourselves from moving on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't wanna be lost place and never reach the finish line. Never reach the finish line. Why do I always push away the things that I wanna say? And do you believe me when I say I don't deserve you? I don't deserve you. I can't stop when you're with me. I just can't stop. Oh, you love it. I can't stop playing with me. I just can't stop. Oh, you love it. I can't stop when you're with me. I just can't stop. Oh, you love it. I can't stop playing with me. I just can't stop. Oh, you love it. Can't stop when you're with me. I just can't stop. Oh, you love it. Can't stop. You're playing with me. I just can't stop. Oh, you love it. I can't stop when you're with me. I just can't stop. Oh, you love it. I can't stop playing with me. I just can't stop. Oh, you love it. I can't stop your loving. I can't stop your loving. I can't stop your loving. I just can't stop. Oh, you love it. I can't stop your loving. I can't stop your loving. I can't stop your loving. I just can't stop. Oh, you love it. I can't stop your loving. I can't stop your loving. I can't stop. I can't stop your loving. I just can't stop. Oh, your loving.
Listen to that slap bass. Pretty hot, Mike. Turn that shit down. We got Neil Francis today. Gonna do a little introduction, but first some music.
When we were in school, you had it saving up for me, but I had to keep my cool. I just had to let it be. But now that you've grown, I'm sure you must have known that the birds and the bees do the wrong thing in the trees. So give me, yeah, give me. let it be. But now that you're grown, I'm sure you must have known that the birds and the bees do the wrong thing in trees. So give me, yeah, give me, oh, give me what you can get back. So give me, come on and give me, girl, give me what you can get back. You gotta give it all to me, girl. You gotta give it all today. You gotta give it all to me, girl. You gotta give it all today.
These drummers are not very consistent. That track was Eye Level, Give Me, the US remix. Okay, I'm going to do one more song, then we're going to talk about Neil Francis in a second. Welcome to Pacific Standard Time. Okay.
Pacific Daylight Time will be. At the tone, Pacific Daylight Time will be.
Pacific Standard Time.
Look at that transition. So I hope you've been hanging out, watching those couple songs, DJ set. And yeah, I'm excited to have Neil Francis in the house. Got to know them on tour. In 2018, we did some touring together on the East Coast, as well as, I guess we did some on the West Coast too, that one run. But yeah, they're great guys, and we've been spending a lot of time the last, I don't know, month talking about this track, and we tried to shoot a video for it yesterday, but Los Angeles had other plans for us. But yeah, they're great guys, and we just finished a track. And it's out, and it's doing really well on the StreamYards, now on the streaming services. And yeah, I'm excited to have them because we wrote this song, I think, like February. I don't know. I can't remember what time anything happened, but we wrote this song a while ago. And so it's really cool that it's out now, and people are digging it because I kind of, it's nice when you return to a song and it's better or as good as you remember. So that definitely happened. And yeah, I'm excited to talk to them. I don't know. Thanks for tuning in. This has been a little, experiment here, and it's getting better each week. So thanks for rolling with us. We have a little bit of merch from Poolside that we're still selling. That's going to be, on discount for a few more days. So boom, there it is. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh yeah, this week, Neil Francis, who we'll be talking to shortly, curated the Daytime Disco playlist on Spotify. So it's full of dope tracks that those guys like. So if you like Neil Francis or Poolside or Daytime Disco, you can peep their, whatever, their curated playlist right here. You can see it as Chris is scrolling through it. So, yeah. Dogs barking, and yeah, anyways, we've done a bunch of stuff, Neil Francis and I together, so it's really great to have this song. So whenever you guys are ready, I'm ready. Should we bring him in? My dog's barking, but it's all good. Oh, hey, what up? How are you guys?
Yeah.
Good. Silent treatment?
Can you hear us?
No, how are you guys doing?
Great.
Okay.
How are you doing?
I'm great. Yeah, I just played a couple of disco songs. I don't know. Maybe you guys saw my sick vinyl set. I haven't DJ'd vinyl in like a long ass time, so I'm getting better every week. But it's a little bit of a challenge.
What was that last track with the horns and stuff?
I think it's called Spring Rain by. So let me look here. I can tell you. I can't hear myself now. Yeah, it's called. What the fuck is it called? Spring Rain by...
Don't give it to him. Don't give it to him.
Shut up.
By Ripple. It's on Soul Soul. But yeah, it's...
Jamming all your shit.
Yeah, no, I love playing these sort of like orchestral disco tracks when I've been doing this because I never get a chance to... Like if you DJ that track in a club, people are like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? So now I think people actually appreciate it because they're not actually trying to keep a dance floor going totally, but you can play songs that you're inspired by and also stuff that probably would kill most. When you're playing like a big club, that's just not in the cards. So I love it.
Right. Gotta keep them moving.
So yeah, I think
that whole intro, wow. I don't want you to stop.
Well, you're in luck because after we're done, I DJ for another like hour plus.
Yeah.
All that. And you can check, like, I got to say, my last set, because again, I'm just getting used to I just brought these records down from San Francisco. I've been pretty out of touch with my records for like years. So none of them are BPM'd or any of that stuff. So anyways, enough about me. How are you guys? I know we were supposed to make a music video yesterday. How are you guys feeling?
I mean, feeling good. Disappointed that went the way that it went, but with the way things are going, there's nothing we can do, man. It's a bummer though.
Yeah, I know. We did a fair amount of planning, and
Yeah.
but whatever. Life sometimes gives you a weird hand. You just got to play it. But yeah, I got to say, I was really stoked on working with you guys, and as much as we kind of knew each other before working together, we hadn't really like hung out deep. So I was like, when we first met up, I was just like, okay, hi guys, like let's make a song. And yeah, working with you was awesome, and I could totally see why you guys are such a good band, because I feel like you two really complete each other in a way where, you know, even like you'll be talking and it'll be like Mark will start and then Jordan will finish the sentence.
Oh, like finish each other's.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, you guys are kind of like a married couple in the best possible way.
It's true.
So
It's true.
Yeah, I actually do call him the wife, and my actual wife the mistress.
okay. How does she like that?
She prefers it that way.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
I guess so.
more
Like,
alluring about being a mistress than, you know.
yeah, Jordan's got to take care of all the like, have emotional conversations,
Exactly.
Right. Exactly.
Talk about-
I'm an emotional punching bag here.
True.
Well, cool. Well, I think this might even be a surprise for you guys, but I wanted to play one of the inspirations I had in my head when we talked about writing this song that I don't know that I ever mentioned to you directly, but this was one that this is a song I love that I kind of had in my head as an inspiration for the track that we did together.
My love must be a kind of blind love. I can't see anyone but you.
This
Oh, yeah. Right.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't know if it's cloudy or bright. I only have eyes for you.
Okay, so that is, I guess the song was written, it's a very classic song, but that's the Flamingos version of it that I totally had in my head when we were coming up with some of the ideas. I don't know. I don't think we ever talked about
No,
that.
we didn't talk about that. And what's crazy that you just revealed is that when we first started chatting, I feel like you kind of, it was funny, Jeff. I've never been in the studio with someone who started writing with a conversation. It was like you didn't want to make any music, you just wanted to chat.
Yeah, totally.
Too. And that was really different. And I think that it kind of switched things up in a helpful way. But we talked about sorry, I'm going to get back to the doo-wop.
No, all good.
Yeah, we talked about like earliest childhood memories or something. And the thing that popped in my head was that I wrote this song when I was a little kid, and it was kind of a doo-wop.
Yeah.
It was really, I was like, I'm not gonna sing it. I'm not gonna read that.
Come on, you got to sing it. Sing it.
I can't be that guy. No. But
Okay, fine.
Very doo-wop-y-esque song that I, for whatever reason, when I was a 4 or probably 5-year-old, I don't know, wrote this song, and yeah, that's crazy that kind of we channeled that energy,
Yeah. No, totally. Because I remember you guys were like, okay, well, these songs, we were just talking about music in a more typical way. And I think I was like, what was some of like the first music you loved? Like, and you were like, I don't remember what I loved, but this was like the first song I wrote was like kind of a doo-wop song.
And yeah.
And I had been thinking that same kind of vibe. And I was like,
you saying that, and we didn't pull up a reference, but we really did kind of go down that path. And yeah, it's funny that song. I remember the lyrics were like, I'm in the spotlight for you.
Yeah. I would have forgot, but I remember now you
Yeah.
saying that. Because you were like a theater kid, or your dad was theater, or there was some theater reference, right?
Yeah, my dad's an opera singer, and so I think that part of like my idea about what love was as a kid was like, you're in the spotlight for someone. I remember, I remember thinking as a kid, like, oh, he's up there singing for me and for my mom, so.
Well, I think we've returned to that because the song is basically that. But do you want to talk any more about the lyrics, or is this song kind of your first song you ever wrote but revisited?
I guess
he's got the questions. He comes in with the questions.
I'm just on the fly, guys. I'm on the fly.
God, he's like a surgeon with a scalpel.
Just look at this guy.
Hey,
studio dog.
Love that.
So I guess we kind of kept on the same theme. I mean, we don't reference performing or anything in the song, but it's a love song, and I was very much thinking about my beloved while I was singing and thinking about the lyrics, and I was more kind of thinking about the weird situation we were in, where it was like we're taking an older song that I read as a child and trying to apply it to an adult kind of situation, and like so there is kind of a coming of age thing that happens in the song where you're like 17 steps away. I promise you I'll be a man someday. So there's that, 17 rather than 18, I guess.
Yeah.
I think that was kind of a clever turn of phrase that we all came up with.
Yeah. No, it was a really smooth lyric writing. Like we were just the song just literally unfolded in like.
Yeah, the verse and the chorus came together in that first. I think we only actually worked together for about 2.5 hours. Like, and like we just jammed that out, and we had the lyric and the chorus there.
Yeah.
Session.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, Devil's Advocate is a pretty simple song. It was like, the chorus is, I think that was what kind of made it so quick and easy and beautiful. We didn't really overthink it. It's just kind of,
I mean, I will say Devil's Advocate, making a simple song is really kind of hard as well.
It is.
It's really easy to sound dumb as fuck when you make a simple song.
Yeah.
So.
And the good ones, I think, while simple, they happen quickly, and that's kind of, you capture something.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was super excited how this song came out and working with you guys, because and I'm really glad. I think we both talked about, or all three of us have talked about it. Like, it'd be pretty easy to make like straight on the nose, right in between like the Poolside sound and the Neil Francis sound, and we could have knocked one of those out, but this is like pretty fucking unique for what both of us do.
Right.
Exactly. I was having a laugh at we shared this space with a friend of ours, and she was like, "Can I hear the song that's coming out?" I played it for her, and like I'm sure you guys know, when you're making the song, you're always listening critically, so you don't really enjoy it. And when I showed her, it was done, mastered. It was about 3 or 4 days before it came out, and you can't change anything, so you're listening to it for what it is.
Yeah.
This is a good song. I like this song.
I have that. Do you ever listen to a song after it comes out and you're like listening to it through like the ears of what you imagine someone else is, and you're like totally changes like what it sounds like? At least that happens to me almost every song.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't happen to me. No,
it's just me, huh?
I feel like I always hear it like I've heard it a million times, and I still hear all the things that I like would want to change, and I'm just like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I don't often even listen to once it's out, dude. I mean, how many times have you listened to the song before it's out? So like once it's I don't want to. Yeah.
That's
I mean, I have that same thing, but then I'll listen to it once it sort of exists. Like I've been listening to it like, oh, should that be a little louder? Is that too?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I'm listening to it like the way I would just the radio, if you will. And I'm like, oh, I can be objective. This is pretty cool now.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt the other day. I was like, oh, that's right.
That's a good skill.
Okay, well, yeah. And so you guys are in your studio, I can tell, coming live from Neil Francis headquarters.
Yeah.
The HQ. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a cool space. I don't know. you're probably like using a laptop, so you can't show us around. But
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
some sick gear.
Sick gear, bro. Got the guy, Poppet, 808, Juno,
Anything else?
Uh,
all the other stuff over there.
Mark,
Casio, Rhodes behind Mark.
Right. Well, yeah. And,
There should be a drum kit behind me, which we also used in the song, which was really cool. But our drummer is a lazy ass and hasn't come back and set it up.
oh, Rhythm.
Rhythm, yeah.
Okay, I love Rhythm. We hung out in Mexico City at Corona Capital. He was there with Miami Horror.
He knows how to have a nice time, that kid.
Yeah, we wound up at an after party together, and yeah, he was on day 2, I think, of having an enjoyable time, if you will.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a lot of fun. No, I was thinking we were supposed to be on tour together in a bus. Like we were going to get to know each other real well this year. And I was thinking I was really glad we wound up getting to know each other well in spite of the cancellation of our tour, but we were going to travel on a bus together, and
that would have been great. I mean, that would have been our first bus tour. So we were like really excited to, I mean, just be on a bus and like live that lifestyle, you know?
And they would have been such good shows too. I feel like that would have been such a fun run.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was super looking forward. This was supposed to be a lot of touring this year, and turned out to be not. But it was a good show. It's always really good playing with you guys because you guys really bring the party and have a similar vibe without being. Yeah, it's like a very. I think we're a good fit. I like playing with you guys a lot. So.
Yeah.
Well, cool. If anybody's in the comments, if anybody has a question, I don't know, Chris, if you've seen any questions, but if anyone has any, you've got Jordan and Mark and myself. You know, we'll talk to you about your love life, lyric writing, studio tricks and tips, how to get that sick subby 808 sound that Jordan's known for. But so you guys also.
I got a question for you just off the cuff.
Okay.
Let's scenario stuff. You're losing the dance floor. What are the 3 tracks that you reach for?
You know what? I'll tell you something. That's a great question. And
Thank
what
you.
I do if I'm losing the dance floor often is I'll reach for something that's going to make it seem really intentional that I've lost them. Where you kind of rinse the dance floor.
Yeah.
Like no beat, or like something that's got like a 3-minute intro of no drums, and people are just like, what the hell's he doing? And then all of a sudden, like, something with just like a little kick drum comes in, and people are like, oh, this is pretty good. It's a lot better than that stuff I could never dance to. So, you know, that's, especially if you're playing music you think they should be dancing to and they're not. Like you can't really be like, I'm going to get you going with more of the same. So I go backwards. Okay. It looks like Dennis Wilson, I wonder if he's related to the Beach Boy Dennis Wilson, wants to know about your Poolside remix. It's a banger.
You're such
Guys.
a host, Jeff. You're an amazing host.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, wow.
What was the question? The question, how the remix?
Well, just talk about the remix because you guys made a banger apparently. Maybe you're not known for bangers. Maybe the type of banger you were inspired by.
That was a really fun one. I think
we've done like 3 remixes over the course of our careers, maybe 4. And yours was especially cool and unique because I don't think we didn't use anything other than your instruments and your sounds.
Right? Oh, really?
Basically,
yeah. We basically did not add we didn't add anything. Like a lot of times we'll like add some kind of like interesting, like plucky, you know, guitar phase, whatever, like or something.
Mm-hmm.
We literally just used all of the instrumentation from the track. I think we even used your kick drum. I mean, I can't remember.
Yeah, there was this great dirty drum loop you had in that.
Yeah.
I just like turned all the way up and then.
Yeah. So it was a proper remix. You know, there was nothing,
right.
No added kind of like frills or anything. And the sounds were just really fat and awesome. And we just I think we just accentuated some things more than they were in the original track and took out some things. And it was fun. It was really fun.
You want to hear a little bit of it? Let's hear.
Yeah,
Let's turn it up.
Right? Yeah.
All right, that's the bass line from the breakdown.
Yeah, easy bridge.
But yeah, it's kind of hidden in our breakdown, and you guys just brought it out as the main.
Exactly.
Adam, right?
Yeah, he's fucking dope. Okay, yeah. So I got to put that in my DJ set because I haven't been DJing too much, but that is a banger. I will agree with Dennis about the bangerness of that jam.
You left us that little gem in the bridge, and that was like, as soon as we heard that, we're like, oh shit, this is good.
Yeah, no, I actually never even put it together that that's what it was.
Yeah.
But then when I heard it now, I'm like,
I want to say I'm like 99%.
Yeah, I don't think we added a thing. All your parts are so great. I want to say all your kick drum as well, maybe. I don't know.
I will say that kick drum is pretty versatile. Like you don't hear it and think like that's the sickest kick ever, but you just kind of sits nice in the mix, usually. Yeah. I use it on a lot of songs, maybe all of them. Different EQs, but yeah.
Nice.
Well, yeah, and you guys recently signed to a record deal of sorts. You guys are on a record label now. How is that going? We talked a little bit about it previous and during your, but yeah, how are you guys liking being? You guys are signed to label,
Yeah, per our contract, we're not really allowed to.
Yeah, we're not. We've signed an NDA as well, so we can't talk.
I'm not asking about the fine print or anything. Just your.
Top secret, everything.
Okay, so we're stepping on some what is it? Non-disclosure type stuff. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's been great, man. It's great to have a larger team. Like I'm sure, I mean, you're independent all the way through, but it's great to have a team that believes in you and is like pushing your music as much as they can. We've done it for like 3.5, 4 years. We were like completely independent, did it all ourselves.
Yep.
So it's a real cool experience now, kind of like having that team behind you as well.
So you guys feel more like support, so you can do your art or like kind of take chances more because you've got a team that's kind of supporting your process and putting people in place to do all the whatever PR and everything else that.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly right.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't do with it directly, but my record label and your label co-released this single, and so my team was working with your team, and everybody was, I think, pretty. I heard no complaints, nothing but positives.
They're great. We work with Rachel over there, and she's got a great vibe, so we love it.
Yeah, and I am independent, but I've come close. I mean, I've entertained lots of contracts. Nobody made me an offer I couldn't refuse. So you guys probably got a better offer than they wanted to give me.
We deserve, yeah. No. I think that it's like the nice thing has been that we really like them and respect their opinion. You know what I mean? That was the toughest thing for us, was to find a group of people that seemed like really competent and that like they seemed like good people that we wanted to talk to on a daily basis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was kind of like a perfect pairing of like, hey, these people are chill and they're really good at their job, and here we are. You know?
That's awesome. Well, I'm excited to see what's next. Do you guys have anything in the pipeline? Any new jams coming out in the near future? I imagine yes.
Yeah, we've got. When are we releasing?
We've got another single coming, I think, towards the end of January, top of next year.
Yeah.
And then another one after that we're kind of like working through. We're like teetering on the edge all the way 100% committing to an album for next year, potentially. I know we pretty much said
Whoa.
that point or another every year, but I think this 2021 might be the year.
You're ready for that commitment, man.
Yeah, dude.
To
You
tie
put out
the knot.
Bad boys. How's it feel?
Dude, I will say it's awesome in most all way. I mean, I'm very happy with it, but I will say this. I thought it was going to feel really expansive because I finally got out of that thing where I'm like, oh, maybe people won't like the next thing I do. But I will say the thing I'm struggling with now is like, I'm like, have I already done this song? Like, have I already made this statement? Like, that's what I'm realizing is the first couple records, you have so much stuff you can do. And now that I have 3 out, it's like, whoa, like, you know, I don't know. There are some artists that can do 6, 8 records and they're all cool. But most of the time you've got like 4 or 5 records and that's your catalog until you get redundant. And I'm like, fuck, I only have 2 left. I don't want to say anything like redundant. I want to make everything I do feel fresh. And for me, I feel that's the case, even though the daytime disco sound is kind of woven through. I mean, I feel like Pacific Standard Time's way more like dance floor music, but slowed down. Then Heat's a little more like expand that circle to more like krautrock and tropical disco and just a totally different like take. And then Low Season was a more introspective and like indie album. And so I've kind of done those 3 and I'm like, well, fuck, what do I do now? Like, I mean, I have plenty of ideas, but a lot of songs I'm doubting that they need to come out, even though I think if it was like 2 albums ago, I'd be like, this is a banger. I can't wait to drop it. And now I'm like, shit, have I said this? Is this like repeat, you know, that drunk guy that's talking to you?
Yeah, I don't think I think you're talking yourself out of it, dude.
Okay, well, I'll send you guys some demos. You can give me some feedback. Be like, yeah, put that on the shelf, bro. That thing's already done.
I want to say, like, before I knew you and the band and stuff, I still DJ, but whenever, and I didn't actually mean to do this 360, but your edits, like, I don't think there has been a DJ set I have played out here in the US. I've lived here for 4 years, and every DJ set I reckon I would play. If it's not the Oh Honey one,
Right.
it's the I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna butcher it. The one with the bass line. That's one of the top plays on your.
Oh, Esperar para ver. Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, that one is. It's a Portuguese. Yeah, that one is tight. Yeah.
Those edits, dude. They're so. It's a good thing for you to do. Like it's super functional, and the music's always great that you pick.
Well, yeah, that's weirdly the problem with that is, so when Poolside started, it was a very SoundCloud oriented band, and Poolside got discovered on SoundCloud and all that, you know, and people like the edits on there, but now it's a more of a Spotify, Apple Music world, and you can't just upload an edit that's, illegal samples. I mean, we didn't clear that with the delegation or anything like that. So we're not making money off of it, but yeah, I just don't. I used to make mixtapes and edits all the time, and now.
You got any folders of edits sitting around that you want to share with me?
I have a few. Yeah, I could send you some private reserve edits. Yeah.
Great.
Or we could do an edit collection too as well. So. Well, cool. Well, do you guys have anything you want to play, or is there any inspirations for Neil Francis, or what do you want the people to know about Neil Francis? No, I don't know.
As well?
What's that?
Can we play some music as well? Like, you want us to like?
Yeah, you want to put it in the links in the chat, and Chris can play it, even if it's a Dropbox, whatever.
I didn't really prepare, man. This is a big question.
I mean, you could, whatever mic is picking up your voice would play it otherwise. But even if you have like some demo in Dropbox, you can put that in the private chat, and then Chris can play it. So.
I mean, Chris, the original of. I know this is. I don't care. Like, the original of Teardrops is like one of my favorite records of all time.
Oh, that was one of the things that won me over to you guys.
I love that song. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure you have. The film clip is just.
Yeah.
On planet Earth. Like,
they're all like in the studio. I feel like
you're cutting the record. Like, it's so sick.
I'm actually a huge Bobby Womack fan in general. I think he's one of the most underrated artists, at least around. Like, he inspired like the Rolling Stones, and he's like done so much cool shit. And like even that Rod Stewart, Do You Think I'm Sexy? That like synth line, or that's a total ripoff of a Bobby Womack track. His like Across 110th Street.
I was about to say 110th Street is
fucking. It's like that song just crushes. I don't know so much of, and like he does that rapping. He's got a record with his
I
dad.
was about to say, there's this like random period of time that he went through in like the early 90s where he was just doing drum machine stuff. And there's a couple like amazing songs there.
Yeah, that one. It's like Love Wars. Do you know that? That's that song's. I have an edit of Love Wars that I made. That song is dark, by the way, lyrically. I don't know if you've.
I mean, so is Teardrops.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you a lyric from Love Wars. I promise to stop boxing you around, so don't scratch my face. Wow. Bobby Womack. Yeah, I'm dark, not just sad. Like dark, no, but he was like all smacked out at certain times, but yeah, he has a country western record with his dad. Do you know that one?
No.
It's called B&W Goes C&W, which Bobby Womack goes country western, and the cover.
Good. The song's so great.
I wonder if I can find it. Let's play their song, and I'm going to see if I can show you the album cover. It's like him and his dad on a horse. It's so cool. Okay, hold up. Okay, we're going to. No, we want to play the original. It's Womack and Womack Teardrops. Okay. So, yeah. The Neil Francis one is a really good cover, which is, yeah, you got to play the video. WOMA, yeah, that one right there. Boom. Okay, we're in there now. We got an Old Navy commercial. Dude, do you guys get the Pad Thai commercial? That's what I always get.
Oh, that's a really annoying.
Yeah, it's good. It's like, have you talked to your doctor about Pad Thai? It's like every time I'm like, what is it about me and Pad Thai? Okay, it's muted, Chris. Oh yeah, it's so good.
That's the engineer. The engineer's hair is amazing. Oh, wow. Cut her on the floor.
Wow.
Just to prove my Bobby Womack fandom, check this out.
Wow.
Nice.
Damn, dude. Oh, wow. Go on. You sample much?
That's all I got, but whoa, speeding up and slowing down. But yeah, that's the.
So ridiculous. You like that? It's
Oh.
good?
Dude, that song seriously is one of my favorite songs, and there's a couple house remixes too of that I used to DJ back in the day, and
Why who?
I forget. I'll play it, but I think a classic dude just either sampled it or replayed it, and
Frank
it's like
Knuckles or something like that. I imagine.
in that world, like Leon Burgess or somebody. It's good. It's like banging and fast, like a little too driving,
Yeah, I think, yeah, like 90s.
but it's still for what it is. It's tight. So,
Yeah.
well, dudes, I got to say, working on that song, I mean, I thought it went really quick, really awesome. Like it felt really. I mean, you guys finished it with the tail of the song, which I think actually it needed something to bring it out of just like, brought it into a new world that I thought was dope. And I wasn't part of that part, but I mean, everything just seemed to come together real quick, and it was really great working with such talented dudes. I mean, it was like too easy almost. I don't know. It was rad.
Thank you.
Ditto. I mean, that was awesome. It was so fun.
Oh yeah. Well, why don't we play the song we wrote together? I almost forgot about that. Chris helped me out here, but yeah, we'll give him a little. Let's see, Cannonball Duck 591. Oh, got me through some shit in high school. Still a major fan. Thanks, man. I went through a lot of shit in high school too, so I know that feeling. Mine was mostly like Green Day and Pennywise and shit like that. But I'm being honest. I haven't always been this cool. I know I seem so cool, but this is not always. Who's that behind me? My dog or Chris, probably. That was a question from Biggie Queso. Okay, well, here's the song. Neil Francis with Poolside. I'm in love with you.
Even though you don't live here anymore, 17 steps away. Promise you will be a man someday. I'll be there with you. I'll be there with you. Thinking about the things that I should have said. One more cigarette. I'm loving more than any man you ever met. I'll be there with you. I'll be there with you.
Okay, well, there's a taste of the song. You're going to have to check it out on Spotify or Apple or Deezer or somewhere else where you listen to music to hear the rest. But yeah, really fun hanging out with you guys. We've hung out a little bit trying to do this music video. Hopefully we will get that done at some point in the near future. Get ready for a Neil Francis Poolside music video in the future if we're allowed to come out of our house. And really cool rapping with you guys. Really great working with you. And I'm gonna, Mark, I'm gonna do what you asked and play some more fun disco jams. I actually try to play stuff, as I mentioned, but just stuff that isn't your traditional Poolside fare, like stuff that inspires me, but that I don't get a chance in other areas. So I actually get pretty fun. I'm just like smiling and dancing and playing records. So
I got a question.
okay, we're taking questions from Jordan here. Okay, go ahead.
A gentleman with such a vast record collection, do you have a sample?
You know, not. I mean, I do to start off a track sometime, and then I'll replay the sample or take it out. But I don't. I've never had to clear a sample with anything.
Never listening with a sample.
And you know, nowadays it's so easy to find. You know, you don't need to as much. So on my other projects, though, I've done, and I do edits and stuff, which is essentially like a gigantic sample. But yeah, it's not. It's just more trouble than it's worth now. Most of the time, you can find what you need. If you like a little drum loop or something, it's like, well, there's thousands now like that sound super clean, so I don't bother. Do you guys? Do you ever mess with that?
From time to time.
Okay, from your vinyl.
No, I've never. I haven't been that much of an audiophile where I've sampled from vinyl. Maybe back in the day when I had my DJ project, I did vinyl.
Like your Boss little sampler, you know, and then that's how I used to do it. I had like the little, I think it's called a 202, a Boss 202. It's like little square with like little pads, and you'd like sample and kind of create a beat, or you know, create the changes with the. It was pretty novel. It had a little tiny.
Madlib uses something like that, doesn't he?
Who is that?
Madlib, you know Madlib?
Oh yeah, I mean they use all those like what are they called? Those it's just samplers, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know
the little ones.
Yeah. Well, cool, man. Well, good chatting, guys, and I'm gonna play some records, and we'll probably see you next week if we're allowed to, and hopefully we'll play some more shows together, and maybe even make another song.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well,
thanks for having
me. Good afternoon, and. Love you guys. Talk to you again soon. Bye from Soren too. All right. Cool. Here come some tunes. Jordan, if you're still listening, that was Ripple, Spring Rain. Actually, I fucked that up. The beat goes on by Ripple.
With your love, shoot me. With your love, ready, aim, fire. My name is Desire. Shoot me, baby. Oh, with your love. My name is Desire. Shoot me, baby. Oh, with love. Shoot me. Shoot me.
That was Tasha Thomas, Shoot Me With Your Love.
Tell me if you can. Why keep thinking about you, babe? It ain't at all like this woman. No. Just keep thinking about you, babe.
Montana, Warp Factor 2. Montana's an underrated dude, plays the vibraphones. Awesome disco house dude I love.
You're the heart and soul of New York City. And love is just a passing word. It's the thought you had in a taxi cab that got left on the curb when he dropped you off at East 83rd. Closer and closer, making friends and finding lovers. There you are, lost in the shadows, searching for someone to set you free from New York City. And where did all those yesterdays go? When you still believe love could really be like a Broadway show. When did it close?
Okay, that was Odyssey, Native New Yorker on RCA Records. Now we got Melba Moore, You Stepped Into My Life on Epic Records. .20 y'all in California. 420. Anybody else out there smoking? Where's my props at? I need some more ocean waves, guys. Anybody have any requests over there, Chris? Anybody want anything cool? Haters.
the man has done. I've been robbed. Can't believe it, I won't believe it. Well, the man has had his fun. Officer, officer. He stole my love from me.
Miss, do you have a description of this man?
He was 5'9", 5'9", the sweetest man alive. Ooh, he could melt young girls' hearts. Oh, when he stopped to talk his jive. Ooh.
Did he take any valuables?
He stole my mind from me. He stole my heart.
Yes.
Stole my love, stole my thing. He just took everything. I've been robbed. Can't believe it. I've been robbed.
This artist is called 3 Million. Track is called I've Been Robbed. I've never played this fucking song, but I love it.
Look what the man has done.
Well, you know, in the set.
Took my heart, stole my mind, took my thing. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Look what he has done. Look what he has done. Can't believe it. Won't believe it. Somebody
Don't stop. Don't stop.
This is Electric Funk, Sweet Sensations. Not electric. Electric with an L.
really in the mood today. I'm a former scientist, now on wheels. And I was discouraged by you. You who never pushed the wheels. You did it to him, and I'm next.
Then I was discouraged by you.
I am really in the mood today.
Then I was discouraged by you. Discouraged by you.
You never pushed the wheels.
You did it to him.
You did it to him.
You did it to him.
And I'm next.
Now I'm next. And I'm next.
And I'm next. And I'm next. And I'm next. And I'm next.
That was a radical change in the song. Okay, for all you disco heads, that was Susie Lane, Harmony. I really just couldn't mix this song, and this is the last record I've got, so that's why I'm cutting the music out. But now we're playing Jammin' at the Disco by Billy Cream. That is Billy Cream, Jammin' at the Disco, which is kind of like a reggae disco tune. I love it.
Gimme just a little smile. That's all I ask of you. Gimme just a little smile. We got a message for you. Sunshine reggae. Don't worry, don't hurry. Take it easy. Sunshine reggae. Let the good vibes get a lot stronger. Gimme just a little smile. That's all I ask of you. Is that too much? Gimme just a little smile. We got a message for you. Gimme just a little smile. That's all I ask of you.
Yo, for the heads that don't know, this is Cat Stevens. It's called Was Dog a Donut?
school. I'm gonna say yeah, back to school. Back to school. Way down inside, honey, you near. I wanna give you my love. 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 Wanna walla la love. Wanna walla la love. I wanna walla la love. I wanna walla la love. You've been lonely, baby, I've been lonely. I love you, cut down, baby, baby, I feel not that I'm way, way down inside. I really be. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Wanna walla la love. Wanna walla la love. Wanna walla la love. Wanna walla la love. Baby, I've been drooling. All that you got down, baby, baby, I've been missing you. Way, way down inside, I wanna give you my love. I'm gonna give you everything, my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Wanna walla la love. Wanna walla la love. Wanna walla la love. Wanna walla la love.
I want a whole lot of love. I want a whole lot of love. Okay, guys, that was it. That was it. Sick song. Sick ender. That was another exciting edition of Pacific Standard Time. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks to Neil Francis. Thanks to Chris, Alton, Molly. Thanks to me. Dude, you gotta stay humble, you know what I'm saying? That's my number one priority. All right, guys, love you. Come back next week. We're gonna do it again. Bye-bye.
It feels so real, more than I have felt before. when another stop. I will try to keep you satisfied. Don't wanna be circa with you. It feels like the first time. Why do I always push away the things that I wanna say? I can't stop when you're with me. I just can't stop. Oh, your loving.